Now, South Africans are faced with rolling blackouts as the power utility announces that there are scheduled power outages till Monday, where it will move to stage 2. Power cuts were implemented after multiple generating units failed. eNCA reporter Lindokuhle joins us now with more. It's peak hour, Lindokuhle. Several traffic lights are not working. How are things on the road, honestly?
Well, snaking queues of traffic, as you rightfully said, it is peak hour in terms of those traffic volumes that are expected to increase. But because of load shedding, these are some of the visuals that we are seeing on the streets, and just people obviously frustrated at this. Many motorists would tell you that normally it already is congested on the roads of South Africa, but what we are seeing now is a much more exacerbated picture in terms of those traffic volumes, because you can also note and see perhaps on some of the visuals we are giving you that it already is raining, and with rain comes congestion on the roads. But with load shedding, you will see that those queues will be even further backed up in terms of the traffic here. But we've been moving around in some parts of the area. It wasn't looking as bad as this one. It just speaks volume to the fact that people are now headed back to their homes. Some of them headed back to homes that will be in the dark, but they have to go through this first, these queues that we are giving you here. We've also been able to just move around and speak to businesses, showing that it's not just businesses that are affected by load shedding. It's many people, it's many businesses, and of course it's in fact some ordinary South Africans that have also weighed in on this, saying how difficult it is to go about their days and how difficult it is to be expecting blackouts when it comes to going home during this time. So peak hour traffic, it's exacerbated right now, and we are seeing some motorists just waving at us, but I'm sure deep down in their hearts they are frustrated by some of the congestions on the roads because of these traffic, of these blackouts that we are seeing.
No, Lindokuhle, I suppose they just have to make light of a serious situation at this point. What else can they do? But are you seeing any traffic officers there? Because, I mean, in such a situation, you really are reliant on traffic officers to at least ease the flow. Are there any?
Not at all. In fact, funny enough, when we were just standing there on the corner, perhaps there are some people who are trying to engage with us, trying to get a sense of what's happening. Gentlemen, we are live on eNCA right now. Frustration, obviously, with the roads as well as load shedding playing its part. Just tell us how you're feeling about this. Try to move so that we don't stop traffic, but be careful, my brother.
We're really frustrated. We're just trying to get to our destination, and this traffic is really killing us. Please, can we do something about the load shedding in the country?
Also, there are no traffic officers at the moment, my brother, so just tell us what you were expecting would happen, in fact, in terms of making sure that those blackouts are mitigated again.
I mean, traffic cops just pass and they don't help and assist with making sure that traffic passes. Right now, we've had a couple of officers pass us. I mean, can they assist us? Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, my brother. Thank you so much. You know, some of the frustrations for motorists who are willing to share with us what exactly is happening, but they were speaking to us about one thing that you said earlier on, which is the fact that are there traffic officers in terms of this traffic? There are no traffic officers. There was just a convoy of someone very important because there were several JMPD vehicles that were escorting that vehicle, but we haven't seen any intersections where there are traffic officers. But the reality on the ground, as we throw back to you in studio, I'll just ask Tebogo to show you, is exactly this. Those frustrations coupled by people saying they want to see some form of movement when it comes to these load shadings, but also at the same time saying now that we're here, they want to see officers doing their jobs in terms of helping to alleviate this traffic that you're seeing on the roads.
No, thank you very much, Lindokuhle, who's out there in our Joburg roads, just monitoring what's happening insofar as load shedding is concerned, and that traffic congestion really speaks to capacity here, that if we're going to have load shedding as a part of our lives, perhaps JMPD needs to be capacitated. We know that they criminalized the use of ordinary citizens just trying to ease traffic flow. They have stated categorically that that is illegal, but we do continue to see some sort of assistance from these individuals wherever so often they try to ease traffic flow. Hopefully we can have JMPD to just speak about capacity insofar as easing traffic flow when there's such load shedding in the country.